Hi, my name is Sarah-Lynne. I am currently creating a blog for the planning stage for my AS Media. I will create a short 2-minute intro for a genre of film of my choice. I have done some research on other films in this genre that I am producing and have analysed them. The films that I have taken ideas from are Damages, Seven, and The Pacific. All of these films include many dark images, creating a mysterious atmosphere, and not so obvious images, which are represented in an obscure manner. This gives an uneasy feel to the audience when they are watching the film. Hopefully, I will be able to create this effect in my opening titles. You will be able to find my analysis on each of the films in detail on my blog. Here are some timelines that I have made from similar genres of film, which show which credits appear at different stages of the opening credits. This will help me decide what time to put certain credits onto my film, how long they should be on the screen for, and what types of shots should go in between them. I have chosen to look closely at the genres thriller and spooks. I have chosen these genres because I personally love to watch these type of films and have a good idea of what to include in a film of these genres and how to capture the audience by using different camera angles, lighting, colours, and the music that is also used. From looking at thrillers, I have created a survey which will help me to identify my target audience. The questions were relevant to the genre that I will be producing, and I received and analysed the results to prove that I have chosen the correct target audience to film for. Here are some of my results which I have presented in pie charts. I will be looking for the following actors: a female teacher, a handful of students aged 14 to 15, a young couple, 2 children aged between 5 to 10, 4 to 6 middle-aged men who will be working in the office, and 1 little boy aged about 10 who has a sweet singing voice. I will audition all of the actors to see if they can act appropriately for the character that they will be playing. I have chosen to look at 4 main locations: St Andrew's Park, which has a large play area and open space, which will be very good for shooting close-up and long shots. A well-used office, in which the men will be working in when the disaster happens. A classroom, where some students and a teacher will be working. And a dark, empty room, where the little boy will be situated, so the audience knows that they must fear him. Here are some pictures of some of the costumes that the actors will be wearing when shooting my film. They are going to be dressed appropriate to who they are going to play. For example, the students will be in school uniform so that the audience will be able to recognise what parts they are playing straight away, and the little boy will be wearing black to represent his dark side. Here are some screenshots of my calendar that I have used to organise my time. I have inputted what I am going to do each day so that I can keep on track of what needs to be done for specific deadlines. This method has really helped me know exactly what to do in each lesson. I have created a YouTube channel in which I can upload the shots that I have taken so far so that others may see them, and I can favourite some appropriate films that are similar to my genre of film. I have also created a Twitter account. I use this to tweet what I have done each day to help me keep on top of what needs to be done, and to let others know what I have been getting up to as well. For my title research, I have looked at 5 other films that are similar to the genres thriller or spooks to give me ideas on what to name my film. I have also been looking at particular writers and directors that have been part of these films to see what kind of work they have done that may help me shoot my film. I have thought of many possible titles for my film and have narrowed it down to 3. These are The Last Boy Standing, and One of Them. There are going to be 4 different locations: a classroom, a park, an office, and a dark room. In the classroom, there's going to be a teacher and a class full of students. In the park, there'll be a family of 2 adults and 2 children. In the office, there are going to be men working. And in the dark room, there's going to be a young boy. The credits start off with the introduction of the little boy in the dark room, playing with his toys, or a specific item relevant to the film. There's going to be some soft music over the top in the tune of the nursery rhyme Ring of Roses, with the little boy singing over the top. However, I'm going to change the words so that it is relevant to the film. Then the camera cuts to the classroom with all of the students doing their work. Their teacher is teaching them in the normal manner, with many different camera angles used. Then the camera shoots the family playing in the park, on the swings, enjoying themselves, again using many different camera angles and slow motion. Then the camera will cut to the men working in the office, as a normal day, showing close-ups of their hands typing and writing, and a shot of the whole office in one screen. Then I will cut back to the little boy playing in the dark room. However, the audience will never be able to see his face, only his silhouette and close-up of his hands and body. This will create a tense atmosphere. Throughout the last 30 seconds or so, the camera will keep changing to all 4 locations. Each character will notice that the weather is changing and the sky is becoming darker. Then at a particular time, maybe 12 o'clock, the teacher in the classroom and all of the students will fall down to the floor unconscious. At the same time, the family playing in the park will also fall unconscious, and the men in the office will fall unconscious as well. As the little boy comes to the end of the nursery rhyme, and they all fall down, each of the characters in the locations will fall unconscious as he sings these words. The camera does a close-up of the little boy singing these words too. Then at the end of the opening credits, the audience will be able to see the little boy walking away from the window, so that they can see his back. He goes from being in the light through the window, going into the dark further into the room, and then the camera blacks out. On the screen at the very end, 3 words say, 3 months later will appear. From creating my planning documentary, I've been able to assess everything that I will need to include when I shoot my real film. I really love the locations that I have chosen and really feel that they are appropriate for the storyline and genre of my film. They are all environments which will be easy to work in, and the actors will be comfortable playing their part in these locations as well. My questionnaires have been a very essential part of my planning stage. They have given me facts which indicate the gender, the ages, and the personal thoughts of my target audience. From this, I can work out which appropriate way to shoot my film and what the audience wants to see in this particular genre of film too. Throughout my planning stage, I have used many items of equipment. This includes the cameras that I have used to shoot my preliminary task and my mundane task, to get me used to working with different camera angles. I have also used programs on the Macs, including Final Cut Pro, which enables me to edit the shots that I have taken and put together to make a short film. Also, I have used a YouTube channel and Twitter page so that I can keep on top of my work and let others see what I have completed too.